Hello and welcome to the podcast. What's going on this weekend, Lise?
You
really got to quit asking that question,
really,
eh?
please stop.
Let me guess. Walking the dog?
Yeah, vacuuming. Might make some cookies that turn out like shit.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. So they'll go directly into the trash.
Yeah.
That's not true. I'll eat them.
I like how our bosses signed us up for the explicit podcast.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but no swearing.
Yeah, like,
well,
what?
Like, why'd you sign us up? Just because you knew we were going to throw one in once in a while?
Well, and that's the thing is they need to save their asses in case someone were to complain about our podcast. Oh, I
Right.
had my toddler in the room.
Yeah, good
well,
point.
there's a big E beside it.
Oh,
so
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's some exciting weekend plans.
yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I'm really excited about what I might order for food. That's
Okay.
all I have.
I'll get in on that.
Yeah, and not pay again? No thanks. All right, enjoy the podcast.
I'll send you money
Oh, yeah?
eventually
Okay.
if I remember.
Waiting.
This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
The Nigerian prince of Edmonton Facebook is making his rounds, trying to, not actual Nigerian prince, I'm just making fun of the scams that people fall for, but it's on all the like Edmonton buy and sell.
No way.
Millwood
Local?
buy and sell. Yeah.
Brutal.
And it is a guy named Adish, and in his profile it says that he is hockey player at NHL, so I'm pretty sure we can trust him.
Okay, this is legit. Like, that's so Canadian.
And he says, PS5 arriving December 23rd. Great buy for Christmas. Contact to reserve.
Oh, wow. So you got to prepay, but it won't be here till the 23rd.
Correct.
Got it.
And apparently in the comments section, a few people have fallen for the scam already. And what he will do is make you pay $1,000 and then he blocks you. So he's gotten a couple people already.
Okay, you got to admit it's pretty genius.
It's a hot commodity, this gift. And like somebody said in the comments, a lot of people are going to fall for this because people paid double this for the hottest Cabbage Patch doll back in the day. Like whatever the token item is that everybody gets excited about at Christmas goes for a lot of money and people are willing to do anything for it. Look at the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Do you think that this is actually someone that lives here in Canada, Edmonton, Alberta specifically, or are they just somewhere in the world making a fake account, going on to every single buy and sell in the world selling PS5s? Because that is, how much money is this person making? Because let me just write this down.
Yeah.
Genius.
It says lives in Edmonton, Alberta.
Yeah, no, okay.
But it also says hockey player at NHL as a job.
Like, at least put a bit more effort into your fake profile.
Yeah.
Come on.
What bad guy, villain, antagonist does it for you? This after Lisa's decided that Loki might be her number one.
Well, I was sexually attracted to him as soon as he was introduced on Thor, even though he cried like a little baby. I didn't care. I was into it. It's the blue eyes and black hair for me.
Okay. And it's like hockey hair, so it shouldn't be surprising.
There's something going on there, and the new trailer's out today, so I can't stop thinking about him.
780-784-7107. Hit us up with what villain you're most into.
I was and still am attracted to Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman.
Ooh, yeah, that's sassy kitty.
Halle Berry's Catwoman was pretty hot, too.
Even I was attracted to Halle Berry's Catwoman.
It was, but I don't know. There's something about Michelle Pfeiffer.
She's actually world known for being one of the only celebrities with a perfectly symmetrical face. So I get what you mean.
Same.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Me either.
When I broke this nose, I had no chance.
My face is so crooked. Like, even my mouth, my jaw. Even the dentist was like, we need to fix your jaw. It's crooked. I look like, and what's her name from Rugrats? Angelica's mom. Super crooked face. Anyway, who is the antagonist or bad guy or girl that you're attracted to? Some of the texts that are rolling in, super funny. Jennifer Aniston in Horrible Bosses. She's not necessarily a villain, but she's a terrible person. Thank you, Chris.
And like that outfit when she is like working.
But the only thing that concerns me about her character in that movie is how many tanning beds she hit. For that role. It didn't look healthy. Matt wrote in saying, usually I wouldn't be into getting a rash, but I would take a shot at poison ivy.
All right. The more I think about it, the more I realize almost all my favorite characters were played by Demi Moore. like as far as villains go. She was super hot in Indecent Proposal.
Charlie's Angels.
Full Throttle.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Disclosure. She was also like, she plays that role of like, you're not allowed to want this very well.
She's got that, like, it sounds like she smokes 4 packs a day.
And that.
You love that.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, so nobody has said a cartoon yet. Should I be the first to break this? Or because Scar from The Lion King, I can't be the only one.
Okay.
We've been told this our whole lives, but do we actually follow through with 8 glasses of water a day? Well, you should. There's a survey that was done, 2,000 people, how much water they drank and how happy they are in general. Optimistic, energetic, and successful were the more hydrated people. You said that your mom called you the other night and she just started drinking 8 glasses of water again, and she's so happy.
She was dealing with like having a rough time sleeping and back pain, and her doctor said, like, legitimately, have you tried drinking enough water? Mm-hmm. Like, add that to rotation. She said she's gotten off a bunch of meds since, and says like every aspect of her life is better since actually committing to drinking water.
It's so much work though. Like it feels like a workout getting 8 glasses of water in, but make it happen.
The only time I drink 8 glasses of water in a day, and this is sad, but is when I've been drinking too much or like at the brink and I don't want a hangover the next day. So I chug like 5 glasses of water before
Well,
bed.
you know what that means? Just drink every single day so you get those 8 glasses in.
Right.
Tell me something good.
Some doctors would probably disagree
Yeah,
with
they're
you.
screaming at the radio right now.
My Tell Me Something Good today, really awesome story. There is a janitor who at a school who needed a kidney transplant. And the school came together big time to fundraise and get the message out that their beloved custodian needed this kidney. After it didn't look like they were going to get one of the teachers just decided that she was going to go get tested and see if she was a fit. She was.
Wow.
She has since donated her kidney, one of her kidneys, to him, and he and she are both doing great.
Wow.
Tell me something good.
If you lose this bet, it's all 3 Mighty Ducks movies back to back to back, because they're part of the announcement. A bunch of movie and TV show announcements released yesterday.
Yeah.
Majority of them are Disney. I'm not going to say any more because I want to put you to the test here, but I just want to give you a warning. If you end up having to watch all 3 Mighty Ducks in a row, you end up married to Emilio Estevez at the end.
I love that you said ducks in a row.
Aw. Okay, so you have 1 minute.
Okay, so this is just me getting through as many new show announcements as I can in under a minute.
If you hear the buzzer, you've taken too long. On your mark, get set, go.
Mighty Ducks series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a new installment of Indiana Jones, revisiting Willow with a new series. Warwick Davis will be returning to the role.
Ooh, Willow's...
Lightyear, the definitive story of the hero Chris Evans will be voicing. Hocus Pocus 2, reboots of 3 Men and a Baby with Zac Efron, Cheaper by the Dozen with Kenya Barris and Gabrielle Union, a new Sister Act film which stars Whoopi Goldberg, and a new Turner and Hooch. Not sure if Tom Hanks will be returning to that.
What about Hooch?
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, a hybrid live action starring John Mulaney and Andy Samberg. Pinocchio starring Tom Hanks. He'll be busy, might not be able to do Hooch. Peter Pan and Wendy, starring Jude Law as Captain Hook. The Handmaid's Tale will be renewed for a 5th season ahead of its season 4 premiere. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, smashing records, longest-running live-action sitcom in television history, renewed for season 18. Doctor Strange in the Multi-Universe of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther 2, Blade, Captain Marvel 2, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, She-Hulk, and I Am Groot. Also, the Fantastic Four. Sorry. That's it. I was done.
No.
That was it. I was done. After Fantastic Four, look at my sheet.
You're talking so fast. I love that you said
I'm done.
doing Hooch, and all I could think about was drinking with my Newfoundland friends.
I meant to say Turner. Whatever. And don't bring up if Hooch is coming back. Obviously, that dog's dead by now.
Oh, sad. Thank you for checking out the show. All right, it's a different year this year. With the holidays, a lot more time spent at home, a lot less travel to other places. So we're all looking for ideas, right? We even did this yesterday, a brainstorm for fun ideas that you could do at home and be safe. But the big one is sitting in your living room right now. It's just wrapped.
Yeah.
I think this is a good year to give someone a gift if they can use it for the next 2 weeks
While they're at home.
to get them through.
Doing nothing.
You're telling me you've got a PlayStation 5 wrapped under the tree? I want to play that now.
Who has one wrapped under the tree?
No, I'm not saying, I don't think you got me one. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people's situation has that happening right now. You let your kids open that. They're bored to hell. They can't do anything else.
Yeah, but maybe Santa got the PS5. So
Well,
that's,
sweet.
you got to wait for Santa.
Got to wait for Santa. Well, Santa's going to be bringing different PS5s to different kids, but some parents got the kids' PS5s too, is what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of options. Maybe you got your kids a board game. Maybe you got your significant other a drone. I don't know. But why would we not embrace the fact that we have a lot of extra time to use these gifts?
So you're saying let's open them like the 15th. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to just tell you something that I got you.
No.
Yeah, it's cool, because you want it.
You're going to tell me before I get to open it. That's the fun part.
You're going to go and buy this thing if you don't open mine soon, because that's how much you want it.
A milk frother?
Yes. So here's my thing.
How lame is it that that's what I want?
You deserve to have great coffees the next 2 weeks.
You got me a milk frother?
Why would you not open that now and enjoy those coffees now? There's nothing else to enjoy.
You must watch me heating up my milk on the stove.
You've mentioned the milk frother at least 75 times. So listen, you can open it. You can enjoy it. That's what we should be doing this year, is just my suggestion. Save some of the ones that are like, you can't use it anyway.
Just a heads up, though, you're not supposed to buy appliances for people. If you need something in the kitchen, you're supposed to just buy it and then get them a gift, like something else that's not an appliance. So you can get me something else after I open this, right? You'll get me something else, too.
Okay.
Graham said, when I was 12, I went to my friend's house for a couple weeks before Christmas. He was also 12. He knew his parents had bought him a new gaming system. So we walked in and he says, listen, we're all adults here. Let me just open the present so I can start using it. And surprisingly, it actually worked after some negotiations, but they got to start playing what that game system was.
See?
And then he says, I just can't believe it worked. He was amping me up about what he was going to do the whole time we were riding bikes back to his house. Like, he planned this conversation.
There you go.
I love that.
Plant the seed. Let your parents know. Let your significant other know you're keen to open some gifts. Time for acting class. Thank you for all the suggestions as to what line we should be acting out. I'm not sure if you saw it yet, but I learned the Goofy movie dance. I've had to watch Kristen Stewart movies before, and then you had to watch a very scary movie, even though you're not very into super scary movies.
Yep. So the loser always has to do something if they're the worst actor during this segment. So you decide as the listener who's better.
Yes, and then we will announce the wager this week in a bit here. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, so thank you to Rachel. She suggested that our line today is, did you buy the eggnog?
Neither of us are particularly fond of eggnog. Do you want to make that the wager this week?
No.
Come on, loser guzzles some.
Loser has to drink a full glass
carton.
of eggnog.
Oh, I said carton.
No,
but-
that's not happening. Even a full glass would make me throw up.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
With an extra raw egg in it.
No.
Here we go. The line is, did you buy the eggnog? Do you mind if I go first?
Sure,
I'm
go for
feeling
it. So we wrote down a bunch of emotions, put it in a hat.
Contemplation.
Ooh.
Did you buy the eggnog? Thank you.
It sounded like you're more like confused, but that's all right. Rough start. It's fine. We'll get
that's ridiculous that you'd come after me right there.
Nervous. Mm-hmm. Did you buy the eggnog?
Okay, that was decent. See, that's how we should be with each other.
Okay, sorry.
Supportive.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I just don't want to lose. I hate eggnog.
Overwhelmed. Did you buy the eggnog?
Keep in mind, you as the listener, you're deciding who's
Who's
better
the
actor.
better actor.
And don't be giving answers yet. We're not done. Confused. Did you buy the eggnog?
Giddy. Did you buy the eggnog? That was good, wasn't
That
it?
was good. Yeah. Disheartened. Did you buy the eggnog?
That was decent. All right.
Could have done better.
Hesitant. Did you buy the eggnog? One more round each.
Distracted. Did you what? Yeah. Oh, sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, did you wait, hold on. Did you buy the egg? Did you buy the eggnog?
Adding words.
No, that works
cheating.
for distracted.
Apologetic. I'm so sorry.
No, okay, yeah, adding words doesn't work.
See?
It doesn't work.
Okay, so apologetic. This is tough.
That is really hard. I wish you the best of luck.
Did you buy the eggnog? That was pretty good, no?
What was the emotion again?
Apologetic.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right, let us know on the text line
trash.
who is a better actor. The loser has to drink a full
Carton.
glass of eggnog.
We ended up doing the Goofy movie dance, eye to eye,
Yeah.
yesterday, and
We posted it online. Go check it out. I
seems
think we
to be
crushed
getting
it.
a pretty positive response.
Ryder FM, Play 107 YEG on Instagram, wherever.
But I couldn't help but notice one of the comments under it, and I thought you handled yourself very well, and just your general vibe is that you don't care. But some guy decided to point out that he thinks that you are so thick now.
Correct. Compared to probably when he first saw me on this dial number back in 2013.
Yeah, like...
So when I was 23 versus now and I'm almost 31, like I guess my body has changed a bit.
So you responded with COVID weight, LMFAO.
Yeah. Just laughing at it.
And then Suazo responded with, I thought the same thing, but wasn't going to be the guy to say it. And then you pointed out that literally they're comparing you to what you look like at 23. This is bound to happen. It's okay. I squat like a real woman now, you said. I just think how you're handling it is the best.
Well, they use thick with 2 C's, and apparently that's a compliment. But at the same time, saying something like, I wasn't going to be the guy to say it, well, you probably shouldn't say it to begin with, even if you're thinking it.
Well, and then they both say it's not a bad thing. And then the other guy says, yeah, it was a compliment, Miss Evans, with like a piece of... Why would you think that a woman wants you to point out what you think of their body changes on social media on a public platform? What the hell is wrong with these men that they think this is a form of flirting? Like, that's what... Hey, it was a compliment, girl. Well, no. And if somebody loses weight, it's not a compliment to point that out either. They might be dealing with an illness that is taking their weight away. They might be dealing with an eating disorder that is killing them. And you pointing out that, wow, you're skinny now. You're thick now. Shut the hell up. It's not your place, fellas, to go onto ladies' accounts and let them know what you think of their body. And it's not just men, because a lady called me out the other day and said Ryder's looking fat AF under one of the videos.
Just brutal.
And again, so it's not just men to women. It's just that's what you end up seeing the most. And I would just like to take this minute to tell everyone, shut the hell up. When it comes to this stuff, what?
Yeah, like it's crazy to think how much I've grown as like with confidence. It's almost like as soon as you hit 30, you kind of stop caring what people think, which is a blessing. And I wish I was like that at 23, because back then when people would comment on my body when I wasn't even thick and they'd still be saying things, like it affected me so negatively. With what we do for a living, apparently that makes it okay for people to comment because we're not actually friends with them. Like my friends would never comment and say, Lisa, you're looking thicker. Like they would never do that to me. They would never do that.
Anyway, I want to give you some props on how you've handled it. And even like you tweeted that it was like a little meme and it said 7 years ago when someone said this to me, I'd cry. Now I'm like, and
What's your point?
What's your point?
Yeah, I'm thicker. They're called hips.
And like you look great, and that shouldn't even matter. But anyway, that's that. It's sad that we had such a fun video that really did go viral for us yesterday, and we're sitting here talking about.
I knew it was going to happen too. Like as soon as I saw the video, I was like, someone's going to comment on my body.
Well, I remember you saying yesterday, you're like, if I don't like how I look in these pants in this video, I'm going to change. And I was like, you look amazing. Why nobody's going to comment? And you're like, you're not the one that has to deal with reading the comments. And then it happened, and it's just disgusting. So. To the guys who think they were giving compliments, give your head a shake. And we have Dan on the phone who has a hilarious Christmas story fueled by confusion of a kid. Fire away, man.
I was really little, and I was never diagnosed, but I'm dyslexic. And at Christmas time, when we would decorate our Christmas tree, my mom, the day after, she would put out presents from Santa. And so I'd always look at them really strange and think, I'm so confused. And so after, learning to read and having this happen a few years, my brother, sister, and I are talking, and I said, doesn't Satan just give out the best presents ever?
Oh my!
Oh, what? That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's how I read it. And I thought, well, I'm not going to question it because he gives away such great presents.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.